All right, everybody, welcome back to our 5th episode of Marathon to Muscle. Today, it's going to be a pretty quick update because things have just been going very smoothly, and that is frankly to be expected at this point in the program. So last time we checked in, I think my main concern with the program was that I was starting to get a little bit stale. Things were getting a little bit boring. So what I did is I switched up my last phase. I started adding in more athletic movements, and I called it the sports phase. Now that lasted for about 5 weeks. Now I'm moving on to my final phase, which is gonna be about 2 months long, and this is the home stretch. This is our last few weeks before we hit the end of April, and this is where I wanna make my final push to really do my best to accomplish my goal of gaining this weight back post-marathon. Now, if you've been following along, you know that I have gained a significant amount of weight back. Over the last few weeks, it has slowed down as expected. Oftentimes when we make change, we see a lot of change up front in the beginning and then things start to slow down. Totally normal and expected. But I want to see if I can make a little bit stronger of a push here for the last 2 months or so. So let's review what has happened over the last few weeks in the sports phase. Okay, so here we are back at our notebook. A reminder of our phases here. We started in phase 1, we went to phase 2, 3. We just finished up phase 4, the sports phase. Now we're going into the home stretch. Looking back at phase 4, we started off with very good workouts, but I was very poor about tracking my nutrition to start. Into our second week, workouts continued to go well. I tracked my nutrition better and did reasonably well. Third week, workouts were going very well. I was having a lot of fun with them. Nutrition tracking wasn't the best, but on days when I did track, I hit it pretty well. Week 4, again, workouts were going great. That's a good habit I have. I did a lot of extra little workouts here, you can see too. Nutrition tracking was not good again, but our weight's still around 208. Overall, in this phase, I could have done a better job of tracking my nutrition. I would probably see that weight go up higher. But again, I was starting to feel stale in my workouts. I was starting to feel stale in this phase, so I needed some change. I made that change by changing up the workouts, but also by not giving myself so much stress in tracking my nutrition. However, as we come into the home stretch, all of this stuff is going to become ever more important for me. Tracking my nutrition, getting my workouts in, and continuing to sleep very well. Now what comes next in this last home stretch? Well, frankly, things are going to continue on as they were. I'm going to continue to work on my sleep, which has actually been going very well since kind of like getting the phone out of the bedroom, trying to read more fiction before bed, and just telling myself that I'm making the appropriate steps to sleeping better. That's been going great. Nutrition's going okay, still the same as before. It is really hard for me to eat as many grams of protein today as I should, so it's kind of hard for me to fuel myself with the proper nutrition to build the right amount of muscle, but I'm doing well enough. Remember, all these things that we do, we need to maintain a balance between what is realistic and what is perfect. And then lastly, as far as my workouts go, they've been a little bit more fun because I've been introducing some more athletic movements. But now in this home stretch, I really want to make this strong push. So I'm going to increase my volume of workouts, but then also sets and repetitions in the given workouts themselves to make this final effort at gaining a little more muscle before the end of April. Overall, I'm really excited about how this project has gone. I know I still have several weeks left, but I'm really happy with how much muscle I have gained. I'm happy with the amount of strength I've gained. And overall, I'm most happy with how I'm feeling post-marathon, being stronger, having more muscle, sleeping better, and frankly, feeling better too. I hope that across this series, you have seen how just some small steps that you build up over time can make a big difference. Hopefully it's inspired you to do something similar yourself, or maybe it's inspired you now to choose a goal for yourself and try to reach it. If you're just setting up a goal now for yourself, please feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you talk through your goal and maybe get you started on the first steps towards having your success, much like I have. So look forward to our final episode towards the end of April, and we'll see how well this project has gone in a whole.